All of you have mentioned to me that you'd like to have a couple of chair yoga classes. So go ahead and grab a chair. And if you have a mat, great. And if not, no worries. But go ahead and start to draw into your chair. Slide all the way back. Remember, you want a nice, firm, sturdy chair. And as you draw back into your chair, take a moment, loop the shoulders away from your ears. As you begin to draw lift and length from the crown of the head, take a moment and soften your gaze down the tip of your nose. Maybe close your eyes if that feels good. Start to tune into the rhythm of your breath. Allow the restless mind to begin to settle. Practice being present. Each moment, each breath. With your gaze soft or your eyes closed, take the right palm turning lightly up into your lap, left hand turned down. Notice any shifts, any changes, any sensations. Then gaze soft or eyes closed, turn the right palm down, turning the left palm up. Take a moment to notice if anything changed. If one of these spaces felt more inviting, palms up or palms down, begin to move into that space. There is no right or wrong. It's simply practicing listening to what's best for you. As you're inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, allow the breath to calm the restless mind. Feel the belly draw to the front of the room, the rib cage open to the sides of the room as the chest and collarbones rise and lift. As you exhale, start with the breath at the top and release all the way down, drawing the navel lightly towards the spine. Continue with this connection to breath, reminding yourself as we progress, there is no competition, there is no comparison. If at any time we're doing something and it doesn't feel right for you, just skip it. If at any point you need a moment to yourself, just settle into your chair and breathe. As awareness comes to center, lightly beginning to open the eyes, releasing the arms, on the next breath lifting up and overhead as the palm of the hands meet and draw into heart center. Bring your gaze lightly into the midline of the body and hold here for a breath. On the next breath, reach the right arm up and away as the left arm draws down to the earth. Moving back through to center as the left arm reaches up and the right arm reaches away. As you move to center, send both arms up nice and strong, shoulders away from the earth, gaze lifts to where the wall meets the ceiling, and then rain the fingers all the way down to the back of your chair. As you bring your hands to the back of your chair, take your left ear lightly to your left shoulder. Move back through to center as the right ear draws to the right shoulder. As you move back through to center, allow the gaze to draw into the midline of the body. And on the next breath, lift the arms, lift the gaze, rain the fingers down in front of you. Stop halfway as the palms turn to the earth. On the next inhale, lift your fingertips to the sky and then down to the earth. Inhaling up and exhaling to the earth. Inhaling up. This time, release the hands to the top of the thighs as the hands slide into the hip creases, then begin to round to the spine, Hands drawing to the knees, gaze into the midline, and inhale, lifting and lengthening. Exhaling as you begin to round through the spine, and inhaling, creating lift, creating length. One more here as you begin to round, and then lift. Taking your right arm long by your side, hitchhiker thumb leads the way. One finger at a time begins to open out, turning the palm of the hand up. Press through the heel of the hand. Find that length, that active space. And then close one finger at a time on the way in. Moving to the left side as your hitchhiker thumb comes up, one finger at a time on the way out, turning the heel of the hand up and press through the heel of the hand. Start to soften and close one finger at a time on the way in. This time, both hitchhiker thumbs up, one finger at a time on the way out, palm of the hands up, press through the heel of the hand. Beautiful chest expansion here, and then begin to close one finger at a time, coming in for a big hug as you stack elbow on top of elbow. Light tick-tock here as we take the left shoulder to the earth and then the right shoulder to the earth. Moving here for a moment, your pace, your breath. Finding what feels good for you. As you come to center, notice which arm is on top. Lift the elbows. When you come halfway, stop for a moment. Fingertips up and fingertips down. Fingertips up and fingertips down. Palm of the hands up, bringing it in for a big hug. This time, opposite arm on top. And then a little bit of a rotation here, side to side. Connect through your breath here. 4 points of the feet, still drawing into the earth. As you come to center, lift the elbows, lift the gaze, and rain the fingers all the way out. Good. We're going to take the right hip and walk forward, and then the left hip, walking up to the top of our chair. And as we come to the top of the chair, we're then going to walk back. So the right hip lifts, the left hip, and right and left. But we're not staying here, so come back up, right to left, right to left. See if you can bring movement through the hips and walking it back. And then this time when we come up, we're going to stay here. So go ahead and draw towards the front of your chair. Draw your feet to the earth. Find the 4 corners of your feet. On the next breath, lifting up. As you exhale, press down and away. Inhaling to lift. And exhale. Inhaling. And exhale. This time, just the right arm comes up and lightly over to the left. Deepening where we began, and release. Lifting and reaching. And back to center. Let's do 2 more on this side. And last one. Moving to the left side now. Inhaling, lift to reach. And back to center. Lift to reach. Connect through your breath. And one more here. Beautiful. As the palm of the hands turn forward, inhale to lift. Exhale, hinging forward. Reach through the fingertips. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, hinging forward, reaching to the back of the room. 2 more like this. And reach. Last one here. And reach. On the next breath and coming up, take the hands behind the right thigh. Bring the right knee into the chest and release. Moving to the left side, into the chest and release. So we're going to go a couple of times here. Your pace, your breath. Listen to and acknowledge where you are today. Let's do 1 more time, each side. As we root down into the earth, go ahead and hands to the knees, feet out, 1 step heel, 1 step toe. Begin to lift, shining through the heart, and then rounding through the spine. So moving a little bit deeper than where we began as we lift through the heart and round through the spine. Let's do 2 more here together. The great thing about the video is if you need more time here, you can hit pause, spend as much time as you need. The next time you lift, hinge lightly forward, and let's begin to draw circles. Waking up the hips and the lower back. Take a moment here to notice the language of your body. And reverse when you're ready. And 1 more in this direction. And as you find your center space, let's do 1 more step, heel to toe, taking the right arm as we inhale, lift out and away. Torso turns to the right side of the room, but knees stay forward. Exhale as you thread the right arm under the left. Inhaling the lift and exhaling to thread. Inhale and exhale. 1 more on this side. And exhale. Bringing the right hand down into the right knee, moving to the left side. Lift and thread. Lift and thread. Inhale on the lift. Exhale as you thread. 1 more here. Then taking that left hand back to the left knee, begin to walk the feet in, heel to toe. As you draw your hands behind the right thigh, lifting the right foot, flex the right foot, pressing out and soften. Reach out and soften. Reach and soften. Now the next time you reach, we're going to stay there. If you can, reach the arms up to the sky, growing nice and tall. And then as you bring the right foot lightly to the earth, hands to the top of the thighs, begin to hinge softly forward. Think of the elbows drawing to the back of the room, keeping length in the spine. 1 more full cycle of breath here. Then as you lift, go ahead and draw the sole of the right foot down and bring it in. Taking the hands behind the left thigh as you release the left foot, reaching out, toes to the forehead, and soften. Reach and soften. Reach and soften. So this time when you reach, we're going to hold, so draw out. If you can, reach the arms up, create that lift and length from center. Hold here, but don't hold your breath. Continue to breathe freely. Beautiful. With mindfulness, lower the left heel, hands to the top of the thighs, and hinge softly forward. Nice full cycle of breath here. On the next breath, as you lift the upper body, draw the sole of the left foot down and slide it in. As you draw the arms up, bring them into strong goalposts. From here, closing your goalposts, forearms drawing together, and then opening up. Hinging forward with a nice long spine, draw the shoulder blades together, and then lift back up again. This time, as you draw forward, take the hands diving down the front of the shins, slide them to the knees, shoulders away from the ears, and back into your forward fold. Right arm lifts out and away as we turn the torso to the right, coming back through to center as the left arm lifts, turning the torso to the left. Back to center as we sweep both arms up, returning into those strong goalposts. Inhaling here, exhale to close. Inhale to open, and exhale to hinge. Moving with your breath, diving forward, hands sliding down the front of the shins, then to the knees as you loop the shoulders from the ears. Back into your forward fold, right arm lifting out and away, torso turning, back to center, left arm out and away, torso turning, and center. Big sweep. We're going to do this 1 more time. Strong goalpost, closing and opening, hinging and lifting, diving forward, hands to the knees, half lift, shoulders down, back to forward fold. Right arm out and away, back to center, left arm out and away, back to center. Big sweep, hands meet into heart center this time. With awareness from center, on the next inhale, stand up. Keep the crown of the head up to the sky. Then as you exhale, have a seat. Keep awareness from center. Be mindful if you need to check in that your chair is there before you sit down, please do. And then lift through breath, connection through the 4 points of your feet, and then sitting back down nice and controlled, so no kerplunking. And lift and sit. So the next time we stand, we're gonna stay there. So go ahead and lift up, reach up, take the thumb and index finger from the left hand around the right wrist, drawing yourself over to the left, back through to center as the right thumb and index finger around the left wrist draws you to the right, and then come back to center and rain the fingers. Go ahead and let's move to the back of your chair. So as you come to the back of your chair, find space between yourself and your chair. Take your hands back behind you, interlace your fingers, palms together, knuckles reach, and heart lifts. Find your breath. If you find that you cannot work from standing today, modify in your chair. On the next breath, reaching up and overhead, and then raining our fingers down to the back of our chair. Take a step away from your chair as you soften your knees. Reach the tailbone to the back of the room, shoulders down and away from the ears as the crown of the head draws forward. Lift your navel from the earth, and let's hang out here for one more cycle of breath. Then walk your gaze lightly forward, stepping slightly closer to your chair, and then drawing the arms up and overhead as the hands meet and into heart center. Start to root down into the right leg as you come up to the left toes, turning your left knee away. Bring your left heel to the inside of your right ankle or right calf, whatever is best for your body today. Take a moment here as you find your space, and remember, we have a chair, so if you need it, use it. On the next breath, begin to reach up, growing nice and tall, nice and strong. So remember, today you may be this strong and mighty oak tree, and some days we're like a weeping willow, right? And we're kind of shaky all over. That's okay. Honor where you are. Find your space. Grow tall, full breath, and then hands back through to center as the left knee turns to center and roots to the earth. Reach up and overhead, and then rain your fingers down to your chair. Step away from your chair. Reach your tailbone to the back of the room, crown of the head to the front of the room. Create nice length here. Take a full cycle of breath, and then gaze comes up, upper body comes up as you step in closer to your chair. As you draw the arms up, hands meeting and into heart center, root into the left leg, up to the right toes as you turn the right knee away, bringing the heel to the inner ankle. Now remember, you're nice and strong on this stabilizing leg, muscle to the bone there. So you're not sitting off into the hip, you're keeping that strength from center. The foot may lift if that's where you are, and you're always welcome to use your chair. On the next breath, grow nice and tall as you draw the shoulders away from your ears. Think of drawing the muscle to the bone for strength through the arms. On the next breath, hands through to center as the right knee comes to center, and then we ground. Beautiful job. From here, we're going to go ahead and step the right foot behind our chair, lifting our left leg, turning the knee out, just like we did for our tree pose, but now stepping it to the back of the room. Now as you bend your right knee, your hips are facing the back of your chair, and you're going to start to stack the right knee over the right ankle. So you may find today that you need to keep fingertips on the back of the chair. That's fine. Remember, your back foot is cut in on an angle, and if you want to come hands to heart center, you may. Wherever you are, find your strength. Connect to your breath. On the next breath, turn your fingertips forward, reach forward, and then open up, thumbs pulling to the wall behind you. Then drawing back in as you rain your fingertips to the back of your chair, take your back foot and step forward. Take a moment here, and then as you connect the left foot to the earth, step the right foot back. So as you stack your left knee over the left ankle, back leg nice and strong, kneecap lifting up. Remember, the front leg does not hold more weight than the back leg. The weight is evenly distributed here. Hands may come into center, or you're welcome to hang on to your chair. Find your breath. When you're ready, fingertips can reach forward, opening up, thumbs pull to the wall behind you, beautiful chest expansion, thinking, I am strong. On the next breath, the hands come up, raining to the back of the chair, sending the weight to the left as we draw the right foot in. Take a moment here. As you head back into your chair, grab a drink as you need to, and then coming back up to the top. As we take the right foot, crossing over the ankle, right knee drawing away, you can stay here. Or if you'd like to move a little deeper, bringing the right foot up, lightly flexed, lift the heart, and begin to softly draw forward. Always honoring your breath and your body, not being forceful or mean. On the next breath, draw up, allow the right leg to cross all the way over the left. As the left hand comes across and the right hand moves to the back of the chair, send your gaze over the right shoulder. Be mindful of the left leg, keeping the knee stacked over the ankle. As you release through to center, uncrossing that right leg and preparing for the other side. Taking the left leg as you begin to cross, or drawing up to the top of the thigh. And it can be different from side to side. So maybe on the right side it felt good to be here, and on this side it doesn't. That's okay. You don't have to be in the same place at the same time. When the time is right for you and your body, begin to draw forward. Guide your breath into those areas of tension and tightness. Allow the breath to bring you into the stretch that's best for you. When you're ready, drawing up, allow the left leg to cross all the way over as the right arm comes to the outside of the left leg and the left hand walks behind you. Start to send your gaze over the left shoulder. Gently releasing back through to center as you uncross. From here, we're going to go ahead and take our right foot, stepping lightly to the right, drawing to the toes, the outside of the foot, the heel, the inside, and the toe. Reverse that movement whenever you're ready. Drawing that foot back to center, moving to the left side as you walk the foot lightly out, drawing to the toes, the outside, the heel, the inside, and the toe. I love this because it gets into the ankle, the knee, and the hip. Reverse whenever you're ready. As you come into center, go ahead and slide the heels forward. Take both arms, reach up and overhead. Nice, big, happy yoga day stretch. And when you're ready, come back through to center. Walk your feet underneath you. Slide yourself all the way back in your chair. Palms turned down or up is up to you. Soften your gaze, close your eyes, connect to your breath. Taking just a few moments in your day to simply be still. Using the breath like an ocean wave washing over the shore. Drawing in peace and carrying away anything that is not good for you. You're welcome to stay in this space as long as you need to. And when the time is right, you can start by drawing soft and gentle movements into your fingers and into your toes. When you're ready, you can begin to draw larger and more mindful movements into your hands and into your feet. Deepening your breath to feel that separation between yourself and your chair. When you're ready, drawing up the arms up and overhead and bringing it in for a big hug and a pat on the back. Namaste.